What's up, guys? It is Chris back with another watch unboxing, and again we have another Zelos. This is a pretty special unboxing. This is a watch that has not actually hit the Zelos website yet, and I believe this is hopefully one of the first reviews that you'll see of this watch. Well, unboxings, and I will do a first review as well. I'm going to be wearing it over the next few days and checking it out and see how it actually how it is. And let's get this outer box on. So the typical Zelos outer box. There we go. Pretty tight on here on this one. And the Zelos inner wooden cigar box type thing, and the blue Zelos watch roll. Here we are. And the watch that we're about to look at is the Abyss version 3. This is in stainless steel. So, okay. So it comes with the same strap that came with the hammerhead. So rubber strap, slotted, Zelos branded, and a really nice chunky Tang style buckle that is signed. Very nice. This is a prototype that was sent to me by Elshan, the owner of Zelos. So here's the typical Zelos warranty card. Again, always metal. Very nice. And yeah, so this is a prototype. Like I said, not on the website yet. It is very substantial. It's heavy. So this is the Abyss 3. Originally, I saw a post on the Zelos Timekeepers Facebook group, and I highly recommend that you join that group if you are a fan of Zelos, because that's where I get most of my news about Zelos. A lot of people are posting pictures on there. It's actually a really good group if you like Zelos. There's tons of pictures, but there's also tons of information. Anything that you want to know about Zelos, you could ask these guys, because there are tons of people who are very dedicated to the brand there. So it's a very good place to go. I saw this version with the blue ceramic lumed bezel and the deep blue dial, which has a sunburst, and I knew this was the version that I wanted to see. So I asked Elshan if he would send it to me, he would lend it to me. This is obviously not my watch, and I'm going to have to send it back to him for a unboxing review, as I typically do. So, just first impressions, it is a very substantial watch. This is in stainless steel, as I mentioned, 43 millimeters across here, across the bezel here, 20 millimeters thick. So this almost makes the hammerhead look like a small watch. 50 millimeters lug to lug. The band does go straight down, but there's a little bit of an additional hangover from these end links. Very solid, chunky bracelet. I actually like this bracelet a little bit more than I do the hammerhead, and I love the hammerhead's bracelet. This is really very nice. Really nice side profile, but the top profile looks really good. It's a very substantial bracelet, like I said. Love this clasp. I'm so happy that Zelos made this clasp and switched over from their previous clasp. I really didn't like it. I thought it was pretty sharp and not as nice as this one. And just listen to this. I mean, there's plastic on here, and it sounds like the bolt action of a shotgun, of a rifle, excuse me. Just really nice. Bezel action, you know, what Zelos is really known for, to me, is the incredible bezel action. Absolutely no play. Tight as tight can be. And, of course, their incredible lume. So this is an incredibly deep dive watch. 3,000 meters. It's just incredibly deep. I mean, I don't know of anybody who's diving that deep. You know, unless you're James Cameron or something. So yeah, this is a pretty credible watch, and really gets the it gets you know, the bragging rights for being such a deep diver. 3,000 meters is pretty incredible. Color match date wheel, and this is the turbine edition. Now, there are a few different editions, and since this hasn't even hit the website yet, I don't even know what those are. I know there's a bunch of different color options, and definitely, like I said, I'll mention those in the full review, but you should definitely join the Zelos Facebook group and look for posts from Elshan, and you'll be able to see the other iterations of this. However, there are other versions that don't have the turbine. That's that little spinner that looks like a turbine engine or a propeller from a submarine, and they have a dual crown, and one of them is a helium escape and the other is the crown for the watch. Those, I believe, come with an SW200, I want to say. This has an SW260, and I believe that's because of the small seconds, basically, which is the spinning turbine there. Again, this is fully loomed bezel, fully loomed dial and chapter ring. Excuse me, not dial, but indices and chapter ring. And then the crown is also loomed. I think this also has a little something new from Zelos that is also now loomed, and we'll do a loom shot very quickly. So I'm going to put this on my wrist so you guys can see. And I literally just brought this in directly from FedEx, and I just wanted to get this video made as soon as possible so I can send this out to you guys. So I don't even have a watch on because I was just lounging around the house. So you can see this is 43 millimeters, 50 millimeters from lug to lug, 20 millimeters thick. And in all honesty, on my wrist, it doesn't look huge. It looks actually pretty good on my wrist. It fits really nicely. It's actually very comfortable. I need to size this for me. However, I just need to take out maybe a couple links, but there is plenty of micro adjust, 4 positions of micro adjust on here. I have a 7.5 inch wrist, and take a look. It looks really good. This watch, for some reason, just feels, I don't know, just it feels so good in the hands. It reminds me a lot of my Planet Ocean. And maybe I can do a comparison, maybe during the review, or I'll do a separate comparison video to my Omega Planet Ocean. That is a very expensive watch, but this, this is actually a pretty inexpensive watch, even though it has the SW260. This watch is, I believe, going to be hitting the website. At least this is what Elshan told me. I don't know if it's 100% accurate. For under $700, so around $650 or $660. I think it's $650, $649. And you're getting a pretty incredible dial with applied indices. This really cool, very different turbine there at 6 o'clock that is spinning. You can see there's a little red tip on one of the propellers, and that is basically telling you where the seconds is currently. Very cool. Color match date wheel at 3 o'clock. And again, I really like what Elshan did here. It sort of replaces one of the indices, so he just shortened the one indice that's there. Ceramic bezel. And again, this watch has gotten all of the same treatment as the Hammerhead did, the Mako, the Swordfish version 2, the Mako version 3, the Hammerhead version 2. There are no sharp edges. The bracelet feels amazing. The clasp feels amazing. It sounds really good. The bezel sounds amazing. And the clasp sounds so solid. The case back is smooth as butter. The Mako was a little bit sharp on the back. And that was basically the only complaint that I had about the watch. It really wasn't that bad, but it was a little bit. This is smooth, just like the Hammerhead. Really nice. Just a beautiful case back. And I don't know what to say. I mean, there's a propeller there. It's a little bit of a submarine there. It's really cool. So I'm going to do a full review. Obviously, this has fully loomed crown, and we'll do a really quick, very quick loom shot. I'll do a much better loom shot for the full review, but let me do that really quickly. And there you have it. So you could see there is obviously a lot of lume on that bezel, a lot of lume on the indices, of course the lume crown, but can you see the Zelos? The Zelos logo at 12 o'clock is also lumed, which is really cool. And of course they lume the chapter ring. Zelos, again, one of the other things that they're really known for is the insane bonkers amount of lume that they're putting on their watches. Like I said, this is no different, and they're adding it even more onto the logo now, which is pretty crazy. Anyway, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super important, very helpful for me. And also, please leave a comment below. Tell me what you think of this watch. Do you think this is a crazy watch? I think it's pretty crazy, 3,000 meters. Something I will never use, but it's always cool that, you know, when a watch is super over-engineered like this, I kind of like that. Just knowing that it can do something like that is just part of it, I guess. It's part of the watch collecting business, and you know, that's why people like these things. Anyway, that's my opinion, but please add your opinion below. I would like to hear from you. Thanks for logging on.